Let's start with loop control statement. There are three loop control statements in Python are break, continue and pass. Let me explain one by one. So first one is the break statement. The break statement is used to terminate the loop containing it. That means the break statement enables a program to skip over a part of the code. The break statement terminates the very loop it lies within. Let me show you an example. First of all, let me write a for loop. Say for I in range, say 1 to 6. That means I will start from 1 and end before 6, that is up to 5. Now if I print I, it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the output at the right hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now within the for loop, if I write if I equal to 4, then execute the break statement. That means whenever it encounters I equal to 4, the present loop, that is the for loop, will terminate at this point of time and the control will come out from the loop and the program ends. Now again let me run the program. Look, now the output is 1, 2, 3, 4. Initially I was 1, so 1 is not equal to 4. That's why it continues to the next value of I. The next value of I is 2, then 3, then 4. After printing the value 4, it encounters this condition and the condition becomes true. So when I is 4, and for that it executes this break statement and the control comes out from the current loop. Obviously there is only a single loop over here, and finally the program ends. This is also applicable with a while loop also. Look, if I change this for loop to while loop, and for this condition I have to initialize I with 1, then while I less than 6 it will print the value of I. Let it be the condition over here. After coming out from the break statement, let me increment the value I by 1. Again I am running this program. Look what happened, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this time also the break statement works equally with the for loop as well as with the while loop. Now let me show you another example where I'm going to use this break statement within a nested loop. Break statement within a nested loop. Now if the break statement appear in a nested loop, then it will terminate the very loop it is in. That is, if the break statement is inside the inner loop, then it will terminate the inner loop only and the outer loop will continue as it is. So let me show you an example. Suppose I am writing a for loop for I in range say 1 to 5, and within this for loop there is another loop say for j in range 1, 3, or let me write like this 1, 4. Let the upper limit be 4. Here the I loop will run from 1 to 4 and j loop will run from 1 to 3. Now let me write like this, say print j equal to say j, and after that if I write if j equal to 2, this j loop will break. Now come out from the j loop, outside the j loop but within the for I loop. Let me print the value of I, say I equal to I. So this is a complete program. Let me run the program. Look at the output very carefully. Here the value of I is 1 initially. So by taking I equal to 1, it enters into its body. So within the body of the I loop there is another loop which is called the j loop. So the j loop continues its execution. So the first value of j is 1 and that's why it will print j equal to 1 first. Look, j equal to 1. Since j is not equal to 2, so it will not execute break for the first time. Now again when the inner loop, that is the j loop, execute for the second time, the value of j at that time will be 2. Now again it will enter into the j loop, it will print j equal to 2. Look, j equal to 2 in the output. This time j equal to 2, so it will break the current loop, that is the innermost loop, that is the j loop. So break statement terminates the current loop. In this case it will terminate the j loop. After terminating the J loop, it will come out from the J loop. So there is a print I equal to I statement. Here the value of I is 1. So it has printed I equal to 1. After printing this line, the control will again move back to the for I loop. This time the value of I is 2. By taking I equal to 2, again it will enter into the J loop. Here again J will start from 1. So again it will print 1. Look, J has again been printed as 1. Next J will again print the value 2. So J equal to 2. Again it encounters J equal to 2. So again it will stop the J loop. It will come out from the J loop. Then it will print the value of I, that is the 2. This one. So in this way, the outer loop keep on executing up to 1 to 4. Look, I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, I equal to 4. But for each iteration of I, J loop will execute only for 2 times. That is for J equal to 1 and J equal to 2. Since I use this break statement for J equal to 2 for this condition, so for each I it will print J equal to 1 and J equal to 2. If the break statement is in the outer loop gets terminated. And since inner loop is a part of an outer loop's body, it will also not execute just like other statement of outer loop's body. Next, the continue statement. This continue statement returns the control to the beginning of the loop. For that, let me show you a small example. First of all, let me write a for loop for I in range 1, 5. Then let me write the condition first. If I equal to 3, then continue. After that, outside the if block, let me print the value of I. Look at the output. So it is 1, 2 and 4. So when I is 1, since I is not equal to 3, it will not enter into the if block. It will come out from the if block and will print the value of I, that is 1. Then the control will move back to the I loop. Then the value of I will be 2. 2 is not equal to 3. It will print the value of I, that is 2. Next, the value of I will be 3. Now, this time, the condition becomes true, that is I is 3 and it is equal to 3. So it will continue the loop. That means the control will move to the beginning of the loop from here, from this point of line. That is, from the continue statement, it will straight go upward and continue the loop with the next value of I. The next value of I is 4. Now again, 4 is not equal to 3. So it will come out from the if block and will print the value of 4. That means if you want to skip any iteration, you can do this by using some logic. According to a logic or condition, you can skip the iteration of the current loop. The same thing happen in case of nested loop also. If you use this continue statement within the nested loop, the continue statement continue the current loop where it is present. The next loop control statement is the pass statement. The pass statement is a null operation. Nothing happens when it executes. The pass statement is generally used as a placeholder, that is, when the user does not know what code to write. So user simply places pass at that line. First of all, let me write a for loop for I in range 1, 5. Then if I equal to 3, then pass, else print the value of I. So look at the output. The first value of I is 1, I equal to 3, condition become false, so it will move to the else part and print the value of I, that is 1. Next, the value of I is 2. This time the condition of if is not true, so it will move to the else part and will print the value of I, that is 2. And when the value of I becomes 3, this time it encounters this condition I equal to 3. The condition is true and it is doing nothing. So it passes the control and the loop will continue for the next value of I, that is 4. 4 is not equal to 3. So again it will print the value of I, that is 4. That means pass is used when the user does not want to write any code to execute. Since Python will not allow you to write an empty code within loop, function definition, class definition, or within a if statement. So if you have nothing to write, just pass the control. Let me show you the continue, break and pass in a single program. Here I have written for I in range 10. if I equal to 4, break, then print I. So the output of this first segment of code is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So whenever it encounters I equal to 4, it will break the loop. Look at the next segment of this code. So here I have used the continue statement. The for loop will run from 0 to 9. So when it encounters I equal to 4, it will continue the loop. That's mean after printing 0, 1, 2, 3, when the I becomes 4, it will continue the loop. Then again from 5 onward, it will print the value of I. And at last, this is the code for pass the statement. So again here a for loop is running from 0 to 9. So when it encounters 4, it will pass the control. So let me run the program first. So for the first segment of this code, the output is 0, 1, 2, 3. As soon as it encounters I equal to 4, it stops the loop. For the next segment, this one, look at the output 0, 1, 2, 3, and for I equal to 4, it will continue the loop. So I equal to 4 has not been printed. So in the place of I equal to 4, it prints continue executed. And then for I equal to 5 onward, it has printed the value 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for the last segment where the pass has been written, look at the output. Every value of I has been printed over here along with this line pass executed. So nothing fruitfully has been done in case of pass statement. So this is all for this video. If you have any problem, write it down in the comment box. I will try to reply you back as soon as possible. Thank you.